Alright guys, so I've known about this for a little bit, probably like a few weeks since really that Amethyst James Harden came out. So apparently 2K's been playing with the overall system in Myteam, and they're kind of changing up cards and making lower tiered cards have amazing stats without having them be like amethysts or diamonds. And I wasn't really gonna make a video on this until they dropped this Moments Jabari Parker. Alright, so we got him on the screen right here, 86 overall Jabari Parker compared to Chris Bosh. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the stats. Of course, inside scoring, Chris Bosh beats him overall by 6. Playmaking, Jabari has him by 25, minus 25. That's insane. Outside scoring, it's only minus 3 on Jabari. Jabari's got a good off dribble mid. He's got a decent contested mid. Bosh has him beat a little bit. And then athleticism, Jabari has him beat overall minus 7. This is a freaking sapphire, and you're seeing him compare very well in these attributes. Defending is only minus 4. And rebounding, of course, Bosh has him killed. But let's take a look at this total attribute number right here. Look at that. Total attributes, 3,605 to 3,580. An 86 overall has more attributes than a 93 overall. How? How does that work? How is an 86 overall more well-rounded than a 93 overall? Like, this Jabari probably cost, what, 20k? This Chris Bosh cost maybe 200k. So we're gonna look at this one key stat that I think is changing everything. And a lot of people, I know you guys already know this, but some people might not know, and it might help y'all out. Look at the intangibles rating right here. 81 intangibles, 86 potential, right? Now let's look at this Chris Bosh. 93 potential, 96 intangibles. So you gotta wonder, why is this intangibles 15 ratings lower? And it's literally making a difference. It's literally making the difference of 25 total attributes and changing Chris Bosh from basically an 86 to a 93 if we're just comparing Jabari to Chris Bosh. And we don't know what intangibles does. We don't even know if it does anything, because as you'll see in a minute, there's other cards with high or low intangibles that still play amazing. I'm not really hating on 2K for doing this, to be honest. Like, this is actually better. We can get an 86 overall card that plays better than the 93 overall, or could be better than a 93 overall card for a lot cheaper. It's gonna help you guys out more than anything. That's why I'm making this video. For the people who don't really spend money on this game and still want beast cards, I'm telling you, there's cards like this. We're gonna go over a couple more in a minute. There's cards like this that are really, really good and just lower overall. So don't look at overall this year. Overall really doesn't matter in my team. Alright, so right here we went ahead and sorted by total attributes just to show you guys kind of what I was talking about. So right here you see there's a bunch of 99 overalls, Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, 98 overall of another card, and you see Charles Barkley's intangibles and potential, 98, 99, whatever it is. And then you see this 95 overall Scottie Pippen in the mix of a bunch of these cards, and you see he has a 44 intangibles. So the intangibles rating is lowering his overall by possibly 4, considering he's right next to a bunch of overalls. And then you see right here James Harden, of course, 40 overall intangibles rating. He was next to some 97s, some 93s, some other cards. And then we go ahead and sort by descending to show you guys that some of the cards with like 40 intangibles are bronze. Like, most of them should be bronze. They have 40 intangibles. Then you see a Malcolm Brogdon, who actually has pretty good stats, and he has something like a 30 something. I can't really see it from here, but he is really low, and he'd probably be like an 82, 83 overall, to be honest, if he had a 90 intangibles. Then you see James Harden, you see a bunch of bronze after that, Scottie Pippen, and yeah, like, you just see a bunch of these amazing cards next to a bunch of bronze cards that really should have this intangibles rating. And then you see a bunch of moments cards. What I feel like they're doing is, with these moments cards, they're taking them, and because you can't raise a tier higher. They're just lowering the intangibles a ton to make them better cards than they should be when they have great performances. Kind of like that James Harden when he should have probably gotten a diamond. They just decided to make him basically a pink diamond and make the intangibles really low. David Robinson and Spencer Haywood. Spencer Haywood just came out today too, and they're in the mix with a bunch of emeralds, some freaking onyx cards. I don't even know. This is just a whole huge cluster of them. And then you see right here Jamal Mashburn. His stats are really, really like basic. They're not anything special. He doesn't have a 90 overall stat in one thing, and his potential's I think a 96 or a 98. So you see 2K doesn't only do this to help cards, it also does it on some amethysts and diamonds to actually worsen the card and raise the overall. We go ahead and compare Jabari to Jamal, and you see the stats really line up pretty evenly. Honestly, if I'm looking at it now, and I would rather have Jabari on my team. The 86 overall Jabari, I'd rather start on my team than the 92 overall Jamal, who's a collector's reward. So that's kind of crazy, something to think about. Y'all should probably look into that before you go for these collection rewards. See what stats matter to you, and go ahead and decide from there. Alright guys, this is it. This is the last thing. Just show you guys 100% proof that intangibles completely messes with the ratings. So right here, we got James Harden recreated, right? I put him at shooting guard. We got all the attributes are the same. You guys can check for yourself if you want. I'm gonna scroll down all of them real quick. You can pause the video, check to make sure that I did, but I'm 100% sure. I got all of these in, double checked and everything. 88 durability overall, everything like that, but 40 intangibles and 92 potential, right? That's what it says on 2KMT Central. So let's say we go all the way and we make it like your average pink diamond. We're gonna go ahead and check how much an average pink diamond has for intangibles. Or let's say like the best pink diamond, 99 intangibles, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go all the way up to 99 intangibles. And let's see what happens real quick to the overall. Boom. It goes up 5 overalls. 5 whole overalls off of a pointless stat that makes you play no better. The only thing intangibles could possibly do, and it seems to be doing in the game, is raise potential. And potential doesn't matter in my team because you're just using a normal card. You're not trying to grow your player throughout a certain amount of time. So that's literally, that's my assumption on what intangibles is. It is intangibles raises potential, which really it doesn't make sense because why would you have the potential stat then? But that's just what it seems to be doing, because if you go back in here, I'll show you guys. If you go back in here and you go to attributes, I try to lower potential. It won't let me go lower than a 97. I go all the way to a 64, it'll let me lower it down to a 94, or if I go to a 40, it'll probably let me lower it to a 92. So I feel like potential is dependent on intangibles. I could be completely wrong on that and be like insane, but we never know. So there you guys go, 100% proof right there. Back to 92 overall after we change it back to a 40. If we put it at a 90, I think it's a 95 overall. So yeah, this James Harden is basically a 97 overall and he's only like, what, 80K. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Hopefully it helps you out getting cards on my team, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.